Ayam Cemani black chicken. This chicken breed is very rare. It costs $200 in Indonesia. Although it costs in $1,000 due to bird flu, its rate is down. This chicken is bred in Indonesia. It is not exported due to the risk of bird flu. In some nearby countries also it can be found. Saffron. It costs $5,000 per kilogram. It is a kind of seasoning. It grows only in autumn and the 2 for 7 days only. For 1 kg of saffron, 3,000 flowers are plucked. It is commonly known as saffron crocus. It also contains a carotenoid pigment, crocin, which imparts a rich golden yellow hue to dishes and textiles. The high retail value of saffron is maintained on world markets because of labor-intensive harvesting methods. 40 hours of labor are needed to pick 150,000 flowers. It is widely used in Persian, Indian, European and Arab cuisines. Matsutake mushrooms. They cost $600 per kilogram approximately. They are rare and hard to find. Though simple to harvest, Matsutake are hard to find because of their specific growth requirements and the rarity of appropriate forest and terrain. Its scientific name is Tricholyma matsutake. The annual harvest of matsutake in Japan is now less than 1,000 tons, and the Japanese mushroom supply is largely made up by imports from China, Korea, America's Pacific Northwest and British Columbia. The price for matsutake in the Japanese market is highly dependent on quality, availability and origin. These mushrooms are found mostly in Japan. They are found in some Asian countries too. Swallow's nest soup. The costs of this are around $3,000 per kilogram. This is made up of a bird's nest. As it is made up of saliva and this dish is taken up Chinese culture. The type or grading of a bird's nest depends on the type of bird as well as the shape and color of the bird's nest. It is usually white in color, but there also exists a red version that is sometimes called bivertical barred nest. As per traditional Chinese medicine, it provides good health and is good for the skin. While it is rare and expensive, it must be served in relatively large quantities, otherwise it cannot be fully enjoyed. White truffles. This costs around $2,100 per kilogram. They are rarely found. The high-value white truffle or Trifolia d'Alba-Madonna is found mainly in the Langhe and Monza areas of Italy. It is a species of truffle in the order Pisizaceae and family Tuberaceae. They need a specific kind of condition to grow. There is a very special method to conserve it. White pearl albino caviar. It costs $9,100 per kilogram approximately. This fish lives in the Caspian Sea. It is produced very rarely. This is another reason for it being expensive. It has colors ranging from white to bright gold. It needs to be kept refrigerated for storage. It is one of the rarest foods in the world. Japanese Wagyu steaks. It costs up to $450 or sometimes high. These are made from Japanese beef. It is very tasty and its aroma is heart-winning. It is very expensive also to spend upon. Kopi Luwak coffee. They cost $1,200 US per kilogram. It is an expensive kind of coffee. It is also called civet coffee. It is produced in large quantities in Indonesia, southern India and also in the Philippines. Once, it was rumored that Kopi Luwak coffee is available in some Starbucks stores. Actually, what happened, Kopi Luwak was bought by the company but to taste within the company. The taste of Kopi Luwak varies with the type and origin of excreted beans, processing, roasting, aging and brewing. Kopi Luwak is widely regarded as a gimmick or novelty item. Dry-cured Iberian ham. It costs $392 per kilogram or more. This is particularly produced in Spain. It is the most expensive one around the world. Moose cheese. It costs around $1,074 per kilogram. Its production is limited only. It is produced in Sweden. It is one of the expensive cheese in the entire world.